Oh, shit. I forgot to close the door. Oh, baby. Close that door. Where are my people? Come on, come on. Okay, 2 more minutes and I'm out of here. Oh, hello, Sharita. You got in, did you? You're the only one. I don't know what's going on with this. I've been sitting here 8 minutes, and you're the only person that's shown up. I'm watching the numbers that come, and they leave. It's like they can't stick in or something. That's the feeling I'm getting. Hello, Elizabeth Vasquez. No notification again. Isn't that awful? The same as I've been for the last 8 months. I had a really good day today. I haven't had a day like this in months. I got a lot done today. So, sure thing, Liz. And I don't know how long I'll be here tonight. I really don't know, but we'll see. Sharita, maybe check and see if you're still subscribed or if you haven't been removed by YouTube. That might be something. So, you sure can, Sharita. You'll be the first one of the night. You'll set the tone. Yes, I was out the hospital for an appointment, Liz, but they had to order up more tests. And I'm waiting for a call on those because they can't find out what's wrong with me. So, oh, that's odd, Sunshine. Really. That's very, very odd. I guess YouTube system's trying to do me under at 100%. It's just crazy. I've missed being here, Liz. You know, I've really missed being here. This illness has taken over my whole life every minute of every day. But after the good day I've had, I'm starting to come back on me again, so I don't know how long I'll be here tonight. Well, the system's obviously blocking all the notifications. There's really nobody here but you two so far. But a lot of people come in, but it's like they got bounced straight out again or something, you know. If I didn't, Sharita, I wouldn't be here. That's exactly what I need to get my mind off it. I did the elements readings for today. There's 4 of them, 4 sets of element readings. Got those all posted tonight. That's what I'm here for. But yes, I still do personal readings as well. Yes. I have a hard time seeing here. Oh, goggles. A lot of people do it, Liz. A lot of people do, yes. And I'm cheap. Compared to some of the other readers, I tell people, they say, oh, that's too much money. I say, really? Would you rather pay $200 and higher? Because that's what the other readers charge, a lot of them, or at minimum $100. So I'm pretty cheap. Hi, Tina. How are you? Nice to see you in here. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is. It makes my hair stand. And I'm thinking, I don't care how good of a reader you are or how psychic you are, that you wouldn't have a lot of them. You wouldn't be overwhelmed with readings for charging, $100 to $200 per reading. I'm dirt cheap. I think I'm fair. I don't undersell myself, but I don't oversell either. So I think, and I lowered my prices due to the pandemic. The Celtic Cross used to be $65. It's down to $50. Okay, my ringer dinger isn't working, but I see the red light. There we go. Okay, Sharita, I got your question. Sharita says, I'm turning 50 this fall, and I've been single for nearly 2 decades. I want to know if I will ever meet a loving partner who is compatible with me. I'm especially curious around what age I might meet him. Come on now. I'm tired of going through this life alone. Okay, shuffle going. Oh, there's no time limit, Liz. There is no time limit. A Celtic can go for 45 minutes, sometimes more than an hour. I do not put time frames on my readings. That's another thing a lot of other readers do. They'll say $99.99 for 30 minutes. Yes, they do. There are ones out there that do that. So you can't predict how long a reading's going to be, This is for Sharita, wanting to know if she's ever going to find a lifetime romantic mate. I think we could have a guess or attempt at how old she will be when she meets her person. It's a 10-card spread, Sharita. That's the point. And you get to ask 3 questions as well. This is for Sharita. When is she going to get to meet her romantic person meant to be in her life, to be with her forever? Sharita's tired of going it alone. She wants a mate. How does that look for her? I do my best. Okay, here we go. Why are you coming up? Did your last relationship, Sharita, end in a bad, bad way, full of heartbreak? Were you hurt? The last relationship you had 2 decades ago, was that a sad one? Did it end badly for you? Uh, and what is this about, Sharita? Why is this the first card that came up? It's the Heartbreak card of Tarot. What is it? Maybe it's your lonely heart that's showing. That could be it as well. That could very well be it. The Heartbreak card of Tarot. And there's the next card is showing you. And it's a beautiful card. You're a woman of passion. With the Queen. With the Queen of Wands. So, yeah, you seem to have a radar for the married and the taken men, don't you? I wonder. Bear with me a moment. Sharita has been single and alone for 2 decades. Her question is she going to meet somebody? And how old is she going to be when she meets him? I want to see if the Green Witch has anything to say about this. But it shows you're a very colorful person, talented, very passionate about what you do. You're passionate about life inside, and you may not even show it all the time, but it's there. Let me see here. Whoops. Come on now. Oh, heaven's sakes. You can get a hold of the cards. Come on, Tarot. Come, Spirit. This for Sharita. Let's bring her some insight. Bring her the truth. I'm having a hard time with these Green Witch cards tonight. All right, I'm going to cut right here. Again? No way. Oh, Tarot speaking, but Natalie, get a grip on it. Oh my gosh. First card I pulled was 2 of Cups. So that kind of, it grounds the question for you. Because 2 of Cups always represents a match of 2 people. And usually a match that's meant to last a lifetime. You're coming together with somebody that's like-minded. That's what it shows. All right. So. Okay. Now. The second card I got was the same card as the first one in the Oceanic. 3 of the Thames is a 3 of Swords. It's shown up twice for you. That's weird. That's very, very weird. You know. Bear with me. I'm going to see how the definition goes. And the Green Witch. Bear with me a moment. This is turning out to be a challenge. What the heck's going on here? Well, the card shows you agonizing over a decision here. But the card says you're taking a new path to the unknown. It requires courage. Unfinished business, absence, separation, resolving conflicts or problems thoughtfully. A new life, independence and transition, upheaval, discarding unnecessary fears for a leap of faith. Surrounding her is motherwort. It's an herb of confidence, protection, warding off negativity. It grows alongside the pond. A swan is a symbol of transformation, change, quest, manifestation. It swims in the pond. You almost have to manifest who you're looking for. And you've got to plan it out and not let yourself down. And she's tired of being alone too. It's very clear she's very, very alone. Very, very alone. Hi, Sharon. Is that right? Is that right? But you can see her. She walks alone. It's very sad. But she's tired of it too. She has to make a plan. There has to be changes that she's going to implement. That's where you're at right now. Unbelievable. And then you receive the Two of Chalices, and I have to look that up for you. Hold on a minute. Surrounding these are coriander, a plant of love, fidelity, home, happiness and peace and security. It grows near the couple. You can see the bush behind the female. And a goose is a symbol of fidelity, love, communication, comfort. It watches nearby. Emotional balance, good communication, satisfying partnership, compatibility, proposal, harmony, reconciliation, cooperation, affinity, affection, and a happy surprise. Prompt words, a good harmony and partnership. And that's a good thing that you got that. I'm feeling it's still not going to be for a while. And that's part of your heartbreak. That's what I think. This is a challenging read for you tonight, Sharita. Very challenging. I don't like this. I don't like the dragging out feeling I've gotten. I'm getting that. Dragging out. Taking forever. Taking too long. Whatever it is you go through, whoever it is you go through, see the truth of every situation that you can. This is happening for a reason, Sharita. Happening for a reason. You got the Queen of Wands as well. Let's card represents you, really. Stay away from men that seem to be closed off from their emotions. That's not going to be for you. Pick up on that quickly if you can. And keep honoring your special talents as well. Follow your intuition. That'll give you the ability to make the best decisions in relationships and work or projects. The keywords are enthusiasm and creativity and intuition, relationship strength and integrity. It still doesn't tell us a heck of a lot. We're going to end up turning to pendulum is what's going to happen here. We got the 10 of Wands as well. Thank you, June. That's okay, June. You just hold on. It's okay. Nice to see you too, by the way. Sometimes this 10 of Wands, Sharita, is called the overwhelmed card of the tarot. It just shows that sometimes you have a little bit much going on as far as work goes on your home front. Sometimes you become so absorbed in the details of what's going on around you or what you're working on that you cannot see a bigger picture. This doesn't have anything to do with your question. Burdens and overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressures, and blocks. What the heck is with you, Sharita? What is it? Competition is your next card with the 5 of Wands. Card of competitions. Shows you're wrapping yourself up in your work. That's coming across very clearly. Become more of an observer, maybe. Keywords: posturing, ego, pride, tests, opinions, communications overload. This doesn't tell me much. I'm trying to get in touch with my own. Just give me a bet here. In the meantime, I'll pull out tarot. Pull a pendulum is what I meant to say. And it very well could be. That's a good definition. It could very well be. Come on, give me some insight here. Do you know what I just heard? I just heard that, Sharita, you are where you're supposed to be right now in your life. You really are. You're where you're supposed to be. Love, can we get some answers here for Sharita, asking a question about a future love and a future mate? I gotta wait for her to respond. Can we ask this question? This is for Sharita. She's been alone for 2 decades. She's tired of being alone. Is she going to meet somebody eventually? Will she eventually meet somebody? If you're not going to work, I'll get Charles. I think she's just looking is what she's doing. Lilith, you can wake up, please. So she stops altogether. Hold on. Charles, you're being revived for a moment. Sorry to wake you, buddy, but you never get to work. All right. Let's see if you're better than Lilith was. This is for Sharita. And she's been alone for 2 decades. She's wanting to meet somebody. Her question is she ever going to meet her person in life, her romantic person, her other half? Is this ever going to happen for Sharita? Is Sharita going to meet the love of her life? And she's going to mate up with a man? What's wrong here? Sharita ever going to meet the love of her life? I just heard long road, which means it's a ways away. Sharita's about to turn 50. Could we get an estimate on her age of when she'll meet her perfect mate? Let's go way out there. Will she meet him by 56? By age 56? Will she meet him? Could she meet him before age 56? Could she meet him by the age of 55? Could Sharita meet the love of her life by the age of 54? Could she meet the love of her life by age of 53? Could she meet the love of her life by age 52? Oh, excuse me. Could she meet the love of her life within the next year by the time she's 51? Oh, we got it. Somewhere between 51 and 52. 52 at the latest, because he's saying no. And this is going to be her life partner that she meets. He's going to be the one. And she's saying yes. He is saying yes. Sorry, Charles. What's keeping her so buried down now? Is it her work? Is it her work that secludes her from the world? Should she keep working the way that she's working right now? And she can actually have hope here for this to be true. I want to make sure he's working. Does Sharita have another name? Does she have another name? No. Could her name be Pauline or Susan or no? Okay. I just had to test to see if there was a true response. So this is your answer, is it, Charles? She's going to meet somebody between the ages of 51 and 52 in that time period. Will it be in the spring of the year or the fall of the year? Winter? Summer? Time of the year can it be? Will it be within the spring of a year? Could she meet the love of her life within the summer season? Spring or summer? Now, she's not answering that. Could she meet him during the fall of the year? Okay, he's saying no. There we go. Could she meet him in the wintertime? No. Could she meet him in the spring of the year? Yes. Or the summer, between spring and summer. Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I don't know, Sharita. My goodness. Um, could she meet the man in the United States? Will it be in America, the US of A? Will she meet her man in the United States? Could she meet him abroad? Will she meet him in her own home, country, state, her own city, her own town? Will she meet him through media, internet, and whatnot? Come on, how will she meet him? Where will she meet the love of her life? Will it be in her home country? Yes. In your home country. Will it be in the state that she lives in? Yes. Will it be in the city that she lives in? Very much so, yes. That's about it, Sharita. What a weird reading. What a weird, especially those two Three of Swords showing up. That kind of blew me out of the water right there. Oh, Sharita, it always comes down to this. I always feel let down when I do your readings because I feel bad for you. I want to see something productive actually happen for you. I want to see some magic in your life. I really do. I really do. But you are, I got the message for you. You are where you're supposed to be right now. Nothing can be said about that other than it is what it is. I'm sorry. One moment. All right, June Pipkin, you're up next. Thank you very much, Sharita. And thank you, June, as well. I wish I had more to give you, Sharita. I really, really do. Good evening, Lashay. Well, you're welcome, Sharita, but one of these days a light bulb's going to go off. I'm going to find out exactly what's going on with you. I'm always disappointed. Always. I always want more than that for you. I want more insight. This is for June Pipkin regarding the financial situation. Okay. Okay, Sharita, I know, but still. You got to have time in your life for other people, too. This is for June Pipkin. Finances. This is for June Pipkin and finances. Yeah, that's what I mean. You're given no encouragement. Not even by closely meeting somebody or not even meeting possibilities. That's the bothersome part. No, never lower your standards. Don't do that, Sharita. That's a big mistake. You can say, another human's standards could never be high enough for me. So I'll be very choosy, therefore, in what I accept. This is for June Pipkin, looking at finances. All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here. Finances for June Pipkin. Are you going to be the repetitive card tonight? What are you doing in June's reading? It's pissing me off. First, about wisdom. Wise decisions need to be made. You got the High Priest. That's the first card. All right. That's your first card. The High Priest. It's all about wisdom. It's a good card. Sometimes it's a card that represents restrictions. Not that it's implying or delivering. It's just that sometimes you're feeling the squeeze, the restrictions. If you stick to the plans, whatever your plan to be, stick to them. Excuse me. You're going to be okay, but that's where the challenge lies. Don't take any chances, okay, when it comes to your finances. No chances at all. If education and furthering yourself is an option, it's something you will be thinking about. And he is predicting a unity in body and mind and soul for you. And you're going to be feeling more connected to your intuition and closer to your own guides. He does represent the unity of two people as they come together as one. But their beliefs, their background, their traditions, more or less, could be a little overwhelming for you, and you may feel restricted by some ways that he has about him. The advice is for you to listen to your inner wisdom, and that's what's going to guide you. Either to a new educational path, a new belief, or even a new teacher, somebody to learn from. It's hard to say. But your keywords, top of it, is education, traditional beliefs, ceremonies, unity, marriage, values, and authority. Okay? Have you been through heartbreak? Is this going to be in every question every tonight or what? It's come up again. The heartbreak card of tarot. No. Depending more on the Green Witch tonight than I am anything. This is for June Pipkin. Green Witch, what do you have to say to June Pipkin? Her question centers around finances. Yeah, you have to be careful. I don't care how wealthy you are, how well you're doing. You have to be careful. But that could lead to heartbreak. If you make any mistakes in that regard, it truly could. It's for June Pipkin regarding her financial world. What do you have to say, Greenwich, about June Pipkin and her financial world? The green man. Okay. Readings aren't very good tonight. I don't know what this is. They're not encouraging. That's for sure is what I mean. Far from it. This would also be the Fool in the Oceanic. Where am I? No. Come on now. Which usually indicates new beginnings. No, that's not it either. The one before that, there we go. Yeah. Surrounding the image is mugwort. That symbolizes fresh starts. Fertility, magical power, grows near the bench. A white dog signifying support, fertility, and growth. It leaps with the dancer. The meaning, a fresh start, new beginnings, enthusiasm, excitement, spontaneity, courage, potential, creativity, fertility, innocence, innovation, vacation, primal energy, and fearlessness. New beginnings and a lot of enthusiasm here. I heard invest your money. Invest what you can invest. Use your intuition to pick. We got to get here, the Eight of Pentacles. Or my Pentacles. There we go. Very studious looking. Oops. Sir, in this picture, they represent business, security, creativity, and focus. They grow by the door. And a pigeon is a symbol of security, home, and luck. It's nearby. It's in their picture somewhere. Somewhere. It's hard for me to see. But there's a pigeon in there somewhere. The meaning, enjoying one's work, a career with benefits and retirement. Expertise is rewarded. There's promotion and satisfying work, skills and talent applied toward commercial gains. Individuality is appreciated. Developing lifelong hobbies or skills. And your prompt words are commercial skills, work, enjoyment. Whatever it is, you will enjoy. You enjoy what it is that you do. But he looks very studious. He looks like he's working very, very hard. Let me bring up Lilith. Hold on. Readings are not coming easy tonight at all. They're just not for me, being honest. This is for June Pipkin, Lilith. Her questions around financial. Does her financial outlook and her future look solid, straight, and fertile? In other words, does it grow? Will it grow? Financially, is she going to grow even more than she is now? Yes. Oh, yes. Very strong here. I get a feeling she's going to exceed her planned expectations. This is true. Very much so. So she'll be financially safe and secure as the years go by. Yes. In this moment, at this time, is she doing all the right things in the right way? Keep doing what you're doing the way you're doing it. You've got a good head on your shoulders for finances. Believe in yourself before anything or anybody else. Make your plans wisely. Keep them realistic. Yes. Will she have any struggles financially? Would she ever have any serious struggles financially? No. Well, maybe. Okay, I got more of a maybe. There may be. Nothing everlasting? No. She's saying that's right. That would make sense. We all struggle financially from time to time. But yeah, so, so that's that. Boys, oh boys, these questions are tearing me apart here tonight. They're just simple question. What is going on, tarot? Spirit, my guides. I need my guides. Could you guys come in, please? Please come in and aid me as I try to bring information to the others. Please aid me with this information. Make the going a little smoother than what it's been for the first few minutes here. This is not good. Not good at all. I gotta make sure I put these ones back too. You're welcome, June. It was my pleasure, and thank you for your donations. Very generous. Thank you very much. I'll put my link up. I don't know how long I'm going to last here tonight. This isn't going very well. I don't think it is anyway. Where's my link? Oh, come on now. Obviously, nobody's getting notifications tonight because most of the regulars aren't even here. Come on. There we go. Oh, Ben. So slow. There. Thank you very much, June. You're very sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, we're open again. And I'm not going to sit 20 minutes between open spots. Same to you. Same to you, June. What we got here? People are not getting their notifications. I tell you, once PayPal gets a pick on somebody, it's ruthless. Nobody did. I don't think anybody got the notifications. Who was just telling me they didn't get it? Sharita, Sunshine Fee. She said she never received any notification as well. So they're not working tonight, obviously. Sure thing, Lashay. Thank you, Ellen. Notifications aren't going out because the regulars aren't here. Well, Lashay's here. There's one or two people, but the other regulars aren't here, and they're always here. Always here. So, See, I can't do a double share on YouTube itself, which is a bummer. No. So I can't even share it. Facebook. That's about it. System probably has me blocked. Me and anybody else is picking on too. I'm not the only one. That's why I don't get mad about it anymore. I'm really not the only one. I mean, gosh, I was in here 8 minutes before anybody showed up, and that's never happened before. And I could see on the count there was somebody would log in, and then boom, they were gone again. Log in, then boom. It's like they were getting almost kicked out the minute they come in. It's crazy. Okay, Ellen, let me check and see what we got here. Thank you for the heads up. Okay, okay, Ellen, what's your question? Thank you very much. What's your question, Ellen? Okay, Lashay, you'll be after Ellen. Elizabeth, look up ahead, look back. You'll see where the yellow says Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I put the link up there. Okay, this is for Eleanor, and she's wanting to know if there's anything regarding her career and her work. If there's any changes coming up, even what's happening in her career in the next few months. Whoops. I hate it when that happens. Ah, damn it. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I can't lean the other way because the dog's right there. Oh my God. Oh, come on. Oh my God. Just give me a minute, guys. Bending down that far wasn't good at all. I think I need some ice water. I need ice water, obviously. Sorry about the break here. Just a minute. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Don't anyone else ask for a reading. Don't anybody else ask for reading right now. Oh, God. I wasn't expecting this. Uh, 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 oh, oh my God. Oh, you're going to have to give me a minute, guys. I just got really sick. No more questions. Don't anybody else ask me any more questions in this moment. I just got sick in my garbage can. I couldn't make it to the bathroom. No, I'm not overcoming anything, Ellen. I had a wonderful day, and I thought it would carry through to this evening. Oh, my God. So now that I got sick, I should start feeling better in a minute. Just give me a minute. I wasn't even expecting that. I really wasn't. That's the way this has been. It hit you out of the blue. Oh. That's okay, Jamie. I can't even remember whose question was next. Who was? I gotta look. Too good of a day. Terrible. Ellen Ryan. Okay. Okay. What was your? I gotta scroll back to see what your question was, Ellen. I'm sorry. Yes, it was yours. Uh, Anything you pick up regarding work and career. So basically, a general. That's a little easier to do. Okay. Let's see. General. Well, I won't get sick again. There's nothing in my stomach, which is not good. Jeez. I'm awful sorry, guys. Oh, who would have ever thought? If I thought for 1 minute that was going to happen, I wouldn't have even turned the camera on tonight. But that's the thing with whatever's wrong with me. There's no warning. There's no heads up. I was fine when I walked over to get some ice water, and it just, boom, you're going to be sick. Just boom, just like that. I'll be glad when they finally find out what's wrong with me. Oh my God, this is horrible. Okay, thank you very much. Yes. See, I bent over, and that wasn't good. That wasn't good for me to bend over like that. Thanks, Lashay. We're going to get Ellen taken care of here at the very least. Maybe there's another one. Could be another one. Jamie Robertson, yes. Okay. Lashay's next. Then it's Jamie Robertson. Yes, Lashay is after you, Ellen. I'm doing you now. Ellen wants a general reading, anything that could point her career, her work. This kind of a thing is what she'd like to know about. I feel a little bit better now, actually. Ah, there. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Dum da dum dum. This is for Eleanor. All right, we're going to cut the deck right here. She'd like to focus in on career and work, that sort of a thing, but anything else she needs to know, bring it up. 3 of Cups is the first card I pulled. Reunion. The Tower, but in this deck, it's not the Tower. It's ship caught in a perfect storm. These, I don't know, maybe tonight's not the night for readings. I'm glad to see you. That's a good thing. Okay, things will get better eventually. You're on a bit of a dry spell here. There's really nothing much happening. But for some reason, Tarot wants you to know about a reunion. 3 of Cups. It shows you getting together with family and friends, or family or friends, and you're going to be celebrating something. It could be a prediction of weddings, followed by parties, reunions. But overall, it's going to be precious time spent with the people that you love, who make you feel like your true self in their company. This is very uplifting for you. It's going to be a lot of fun and very replenishing and rejuvenating. All you need to concentrate on in other areas of your life right now are to be carefree. Enjoy the company of those that make you laugh. Be very choosy, Ellen, about the company that you keep. When you're around the right people, you let your hair down. It just shows an active social time for you coming up, followed by celebration and friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence, and even creativity that shows up with this card. This card shows a very lighthearted time coming up for you here. And that's nice. It's a good thing. You're going to be some people you haven't seen in a while. especially with weddings and things like that. Usually they end up being big, giant reunions anyway. Then you're going to hit a little bit of a rough spot here. But not to worry. You've got the Tower. But in this book, like I said, it's a ship caught in a perfect storm. Major Arcana. Bear with me. How can I put this? You may hit a big bump in the road of your life. How many of us actually go through life like this without a bump every now and again? Some changes. And these are things that are out of whatever's going to happen, the bump that you're going to hit in the road, it's going to be something completely out of your control. It really isn't anything you can do to avoid anything. And it will come as a surprise. It's a bit of a disaster, but it's certainly not your fault. You're an innocent bystander, a victim, more or less. And you may feel shock over it at first. But this event in the bigger picture is going to be a breakthrough for you. You're going to be given a chance to see the world in a very different way. Also, this card can signify issues with property and challenges to your security. So you may be feeling somewhat vulnerable financially, and as well as in your relationships. You're feeling like, I can't be sure of anything. That's how you're feeling. I can't be sure of anything. What can I hold on to? What can I believe in? What's going to stay with me strongly and I know I can hold on to? You're going to be feeling a little lost. Surrender to the universe. Give up control. Just, look, not to bring religion up, but Christians will normally do this. They're feeling overwhelmed by something. They go, I can't handle it. I cannot handle this. God, I'm leaving this in your hands, at your feet. Can you help me? I will do as I'm told. I will follow where you lead me, but I don't know what to do, and I'm leaving it in your hands. You're going to get to that situation in that feeling is what's going to happen. You're going to be overwhelmed. And that's what you should do. Surrender to the universe. Just give it up. Give up control. Maybe start looking at things from a different angle, new way of thinking. Could be a new way of working. You're going to have the freedom to start over. And you're going to have a strong foundation on which to rebuild whatever has fallen. Breakdown and endings, chaos, surrender, breakthrough, beginnings, and enlightenment. And there may be some surprises as far as your career goes, but it's not anything that you're doing wrong. It's not anything that you're bringing up on yourself. There's even some conflict here. Conflict with the Five of Swords. Could be competition. Could be just you feeling conflicted. Boys, it's not the best night for readings. Too serious. There could be a conflict that you face. This could be an old argument that you have with somebody, and you're just tired of it. You're really fed up and tired of it. Could show that somebody that you once trusted has been rather cruel, unkind, and devious. It's wounded your relationship. This could be a business relationship. It could be. Sometimes the card reveals communication problems within families as well. Hurtful opposition, or even being unfairly overruled or ignored. And on a more positive note, whatever's going on in the background that's negative and you don't know about, it's going to come to the foreground. You're going to be able to see what it is you're fighting against. You know, here's the advice. when you come into face-to-face with conflict or anything like this, you need to stand your ground. You don't need to respond in an aggressive way, but you do need to be assertive rather than backing away or running away. Stand your ground no matter what it is that you're facing. Your keywords: opposition and arguments, shame and bullying, unfairness, there's loss, but there's resilience. The final word in your keyword is resilience. Whatever blocks you run into, whatever challenges are standing in front of you, make sure you don't back down. Just take your ground, and you're going to be very, very resilient. You'll be very resilient. You're going to bounce back, and you're going to be richer for it because from experience, learning experience, you're going to come back more knowledgeable, which really is making you a much richer person in that sense. As far as knowledge, and knowledge, you can't put a price on your knowledge that you're picking up on. Only experience, firsthand experience, is giving you that rich knowledge, that rich understanding that puts you one bar ahead of everybody else. Been there, done that, I know it. Been there, done that, and I know it. Been there, done that, and I already know it. Other people are still in the learning stage, and you're going to be ahead of the game, if that makes any sense to you at all. This is a beautiful thing. It really is. This is something that should be meant to happen, you know. Don't let other people put you down. Those that they stoop to the lowest. They try to get you at your sensitive spots. They don't fight clean. They fight dirty. All right. Especially those people you have to show. Not going anywhere. Go ahead. Try and move me. I won't be moved. I'm not changing my mind, and I'm not backing off. This is mine. This is me. And I'm claiming it. You're not getting it, and you're not winning this. So any blocks, this is the attitude that you have towards it. All right? And this just shows right here. Because here we come again on the word resilience again. That's twice in a row. The Queen of Swords. Nobody messes with the Queen of Swords. This could very well be your, watch it, baby. I got to move my chair. I got to pull it in. It's hurting my leg. The Queen of Swords, you're going to get, if anything, from your trials and tribulations that you're going to face, people are going to think it would take a lot less than what she's going through to bring me down. How is she doing this? How is she doing this? Nobody moves the Queen of Swords. This card is representing you, Ellen. This woman is very intelligent and very driven. The spirit of her, the energy of her, she commands respect and holds her ground. That's being emphasized for you. She has to put her interest first, and you're learning that. Put yourself first. So you be a benefit, more of a benefit, not only to yourself, but to other people in your life as well. She's very charming. She doesn't suffer any fools. You usually see the truth in an instant, in a flash. This is the energy that's going to help you along. This card also often comes up in readings to represent strong women, business leaders, independent females, sometimes even single parents. It's time for you to start showing your strength of character. Be prepared to make strong decisions. Any strong decision, be prepared for it. Or even to respond to a final decision that could be made by a woman. How that's playing out for you? Somebody at work. Somebody, I don't know what this is over, but somebody, and it's female, giving you the yay or the nay on a project. Huge. And it could be a very well a full-blown job. That big. The keywords are intelligence and independence, leadership, insight, intolerance, justice, and determination. You know, you're all done messing around. You're all done going easy. It's just time for some serious stuff for you. Okay? And I'll pull you one from the Green Witch as well. Just bear with me. I put these back before I forget. There. I want to pull you one from the Green Witch. The days of being easygoing, the days of sitting back patiently, waiting to see what's going to unfold for you, those days are going to be over real soon. You're going to be more assertive, more of a go-getter. You won't be letting opportunities slip by unnoticed. You're going to have a higher a form of picking and choosing what it is you want. More freedom to do that as well. If you have another message to give to Ellen here regarding work, career, please bring that message for her now. Give her something more to go on. Give her direction to head into. And this and the Tower card. A lot of times with the Tower card, things will happen, but in the bigger picture, it's a benefit, not a deficit. All right, it's definitely a benefit. That things have to get broken before they can be truly fixed. So really, it's a bit of a rough spot, but that's leading to many blessings. And you'd be saying, no, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad that happened, because here I am now. And I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for that happening. I'm going to cut the deck right here and see if there's another message waiting for you. King of Swords. All right, just a moment. Whoops. Okay, so the things in the picture that mean something here. Galangal, it's a plant whose root represents success with justice, legal matters, advocacy skills. It grows in a large flower pot at one side of the desk. And fireflies, symbols of power, communication, skill, and guidance, are seen outside the window. The meaning, legal matters or official documents, registrations, contracts, licenses, authority, innovative, career satisfaction, shrewd, decisive, use of scientific method and thought, objectivity, professionalism, and ideas are implemented. And the prompt words are legal matters and inventive. So no matter what you go through here, you're going to end up in a good place. This is coming for you. And you will have earned it, Ellen. You will have earned it, truly. But you're going to go through some bumps. It's going to be hardcore reality, maybe shaking you up a little bit. Nothing for you to be afraid of, but it's certainly going to get your attention, you know. And you're going to end up further ahead. Tell yourself when you're feeling shaken by events, if they're happening, you're feeling shaken, say this was meant to happen. There's better down the road. And because there's better down the road, it's because this is happening. And that's the reason why this has to happen. This is meant to be. Isn't anything I've done? It's not going to be anything you've done. You're at no fault here. The King, yes, very lovely card. Very much so. Very much so. But that's being very straight and honest with you that you are going to go through some things. But in the long run, the bigger picture, that's what you hold out for. That's what you hold on to. And you're going to be stronger for it, more resilient. You're going to be like the Queen of Swords. People are going to look at you. There'll be a couple people who go, I don't want to mess with her. I don't want to get in a confrontation with her. I don't want to disagree with her. She's a force to be reckoned with. I've seen her in action, and I've seen her go from the bottom of the scale to the top. And by will and determination, I watched her do that. Some people, you're going to have a reputation of being that way, and they start to think that you can almost do anything you put your mind to, you know. So let me see. I gotta see who's next here. Yes, here we go. Okay, Lashay. Oh, thanks, Lashay. I missed you too. After Lashay will be Jamie Robertson, but Lashay's first. And Lashay wants a general reading. There we go. Thank you very much, Ellen. Appreciate that. Any positive, healthy, good thoughts and vibrations. I feel so much better, though. Like, see, that was a horrible thing getting sick like, but in the bigger picture, I feel better for it. I really do. I'm feeling better for it. But I'll get a good sleep tonight, I hope. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. This is for Lashay. This is for our Lashay. And she wants a general reading, please, Tarot. Please, please, please. Bring something interesting for Lashay in this general reading regarding her life, her home, her family, her job. What's going on for Lashay? Bring her some gentle guidance. 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 God. Guidance, not guidance. One more and I'm cutting the deck. This is for Lashay. It's a general pulse. You get free and clear, Tarot and Spirit, what you want to bring forth for Lashay. There we go. What? Why? Oh boy. God's sake. Oh my God. Look at the wands. Oh my God. Are you shitting me? 2, 3, 4 wands. All right. And 1 cup. And I don't like the one that you got. It's showing right now that you're in a, almost such a routine area right now in your life that it's almost predictably boring. True. So you got the 4 cups. That's the card that came up. The first one. All right. And it does represent a boredom going on in your life, to the point where you're starting to believe in some area of your life that nothing, not all the whole, not every area of your life, but in some areas of your life, you're not holding out hope for anymore. Like meeting somebody, a new love, you're giving up hope on that. You're feeling dissatisfied with some aspects of your life. But you really don't know what to do to feel happier. You're thinking this is as good as it's going to get. You're losing your faith that it can get any better. You could be more retreating into yourself rather than reaching out for what it is you need or putting your head up and looking around for what you need. Crawling into a shell, you might say. The advice: you need to look for your inspiration. That's what's going to renew your faith that life can bring you what it is you want and what it is you need. Keywords are stagnation, despondency, delusion, self-protection, a need for change, but there's stubbornness and rigidity as well. You're bored out of your skull. Isn't that something? Hi, MK. They still don't know what's wrong with me. It's even a greater. I don't have vertigo and I don't have Meniere's. So they're ordering up an MRI. I got to get my head checked out. He said something going on in your head. It's neurological. So I have to wait. But anyways, yeah. It's not funny. You say you're bored. Oh my God, look how pale I look. Oh, I don't look good, do I? Look at my lips. Ah, sorry guys, but I do feel better. So now, the next card you got was the Ten of Wands. It's the Overwhelmed card. Sometimes, not always, but Overwhelmed card of Tarot. So, you're not bored from lack of things to do. You've got a lot to do. You've got enough to do, enough to keep you busy, enough to think about. You could be feeling a little pressure in your life. That could be at work or at home. You're tired of that. You're getting bored. Even with the dark, juicy stuff, you're getting bored with it. You've had enough. Oh, you're having a hard time seeing the bigger picture of your life. There could be a situation or even maybe one person that's taking a lot of your mental energy. What that does, it leaves you a little time to focus on your own needs. The advice: you need to set some boundaries to reduce the stress. You may need to say no to some people when they come to you with requests. Not saying no to be mean. That's not it. You're saying no because you have to. Keywords are burdens and overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressures, and blocks. Now things get a little bit better here. Yes, a little bit better. Your two boys overwhelm you. Poor little guys. Oh. The Four of Wands is the next card, and it's a good card. It's really good. I'm glad you got this. It's a card of rewards. Your faith and your diligence and your devotion to what needs to be taken care of in your life will pay off. When you've achieved a goal, completing a project, passing of a test, it's time for rewards. So holidays and socializing and love and trips away are all featured in this very happy four. And it brings you leisure, fun, and freedom. It's also time to get in touch with your own inner child and celebrate the joy of life. You're going to be finding contentment within yourself. You're going to be sensing the closeness of your own guides as well, and that's always a beautiful thing. Another meaning is reflecting on very happy memories, reminding yourself how good life can be sometimes by reflecting on these happy memories. It's beautiful. The advice: you be carefree while you can and replenish your mind, your body, and your soul. You deserve this. You deserve this. And the keywords are balance and love, contentment, freedom, openness, travel, and a new home. The next card you have is the travel card of Tarot, the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. And you like to travel. I know you do. You got your happy places that you go to. And this is probably going to come at you faster than what you think because all aspects of your life, anything from love to family, work to creative projects, these things are going to speed up under the influence of this 8 alone, just by the main influence of it being here, the energy. There won't be any delays. Decisions are going to be made and finalized. Words are going to turn into action. This is where things pick up for you. Project and travel plans will fire up as well. You could find yourself fielding a lot more phone calls and engagements. So in the communication sector of your life, things are going to pick up. It's going to be a rather exciting and probably a bewildering time when everything seems to happen at once. And you could be in constant demand or feel that way. The advice, you just take a breath before saying yes to all offers. Choose carefully. You won't waste time or energy running in circles. And your keywords are communication and speed, news, motivation, action, excitement, movement. So things are going to really basically go from the boredom stage of, oh, my life is boring. You're doing okay. You're holding your own, but you could use a little excitement. Careful what you wish for. Because when it comes, it'll come unexpectedly, it'll pop its head and go, let's go, Lashay. Let's go. You wanted some fun? Here I am. The energy of fun. The last card that I pulled for you here is the 7 of Wands. And it's all about, it's right above the 8, endurance. You may find yourself, for some reason, in protecting your own integrity on another level that you're not used to. You could even encounter direct resistance to your ideas or your plans. If you bring something up to the forefront, stand behind what you believe in. Don't let anybody and their opinions make you back down or make you release. Hold on to your thoughts. Say your words loud and clear. Then be prepared to negotiate. Take the right road, the moral road, if you have to. Hold on to with endurance and courage. You're going to get the results that you need on something here. It's something specific. I think it's work-related, is what I'm sure it's work-related. You could find yourself in a dispute with somebody over something at work. Stand your ground. Defense and resilience, protection, opposition, territory, resistance. I'm going to pull a green witch for you. If you have another message to give to Lashay, what would it be? You know it is? They want us to be vaccinated. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, Lashay. There's nothing worse. Something that's supposed to be a free choice being forced down your throat, you know? And they're crossing basically your personal private territory, which is your body. That's not right. I've never heard of anything so ridiculous in my life as forcing vaccinations. Because they tell you right off, it's not protecting you from catching it. It'll just supposedly lessen the degree of any virus that you pick up. But you can still carry it, which means you can still spread it. So what's the goddamn point? What's the damn point? Vaccinations are not the miracle cure. They are not. And the bothersome thing is that the vaccinations, they haven't been like other flu vaccines that have been tested for a year or two before they roll them out, you know. These are ones that are literally being created in the lab and then sent out the next day, you might say. What else do you want Lashay to know about? What else to give her a heads up on? Oh my goodness, there you go. Blood clots? Yeah, you'd be exempt, I'm sure. Because we've heard the horror stories about the blood clots being caused by the vaccine. Not good. That's my main concern too, to tell you the truth. It really is. Oh, isn't that cute? The Page of Pentacles. That's sweet. Okay. Okay, there are sprigs of vervain. It's an herb of beginnings, consecration, protection, and children. And it's tied and hung near a window to dry. A corgi dog represents fairies and guardianships. It jumps up with excitement at the boy's achievement. The meaning: practical studies using interests to generate income, practicing learned skills, studious, news about lifestyle, personal identity, diligence, scholarship, business deals, practical developing skills, seeking more responsibility, higher education, and completing studies for future gains. The prompts are practical studies and diligence in your studies. There you go. But you stand your ground in reference to all that other stuff. Don't back down. Why risk your life? Nobody else would. It came down to taking a chance, risking your health and your life by taking a vaccine. I don't blame you one bit. Not one bit. Oh, guys. Canada geese have been pulling out here all evening. They're heading south already. That bothers me. All right, I think there's another person here to read for. And let's see. Jamie Robertson. And when, I should say. Well, my husband and I find a new house. Find a house. Are you still here, Jamie? You have a jealous coworker as well? Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that. You're welcome. Okay, Jamie. All right. This is for Jamie. When will Jamie and her husband find a house? That's really a question for the pendulum. But because tarot can't give times and stuff like that, but I'm going to pull a couple cards for you anyway. And then we'll turn to pending. When are Jamie and her husband going to find a house? I'm going to cut right here. You are going to be making a transition. I would assume that's going to be the move. I don't know why these cards came up, but they did, and they represent you, and the other one must represent your husband. Okay. The card shows you personally being very, very resilient. You're not giving up. You're sticking to your guns. You know what you want. Therefore, you're not going to give up on it, on anything as far as that goes. I was sick before you came in, MK. Literally. I was vomiting. So, that's why. This queen is highly intelligent and driven. It shows you commanding respect and holding your ground, and you're putting your interests first. You can be very charming, but you do not suffer any fools. You can usually see the truth in a situation in a flash. Nobody can pull the wool over your eyes. Nobody can take you for a ride, you might say. This card often represents strong women, business leaders, independent females. If she comes up as the U card, and she certainly is, it's time for you to start to show your strength of character. Be prepared to make a strong decision or decisions. Your keywords are intelligence and independence, leadership, insight, intolerance, determination, and justice. You're definitely determined to get what it is you want. And in this case, find a house. So, yeah, but I feel better since I got sick, MK. I wasn't feeling too hot before it. Now, I had no idea that was going to happen, or I'd be even turning the camera on tonight. But I'm limiting myself, so I'll be shutting down probably after this question. And then we've got this beautiful guy right here. He's a beautiful guy. He's the King of Cups. He's a great card. He really is. This is a man that has integrity, honor, sensitivity. He's very devoted to his friends and his family and his career. When he makes a commitment, he's loyal for life. He may be distant at times and pulls away, but that's because he's trying to figure things out. But as the U card for him in the reading, the King is indicating that he should find a balance between empathy with others, but with fairness to himself as well. He represents the ideal male partner. The advice: follow your emotions and don't feel that you have to explain your feelings. Just trust that you're right. Fairness, empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. Let me pull a green witch for you. Yeah. Yes, I guess. Yes. Thank you very much, MK. I may come back tomorrow night if I feel any better. But if I get any there is never any indications. That's just that. I got up to get some water. And before I could get my water, I had to grab the garbage. I got a big garbage can. I had to pull it out, and I vomited into that. About 4 times. That quick. From here to there. Just walking to get a glass of water, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was just like, oh my God, am I ever going to stop? Is it ever going to stop? So my stomach's empty, and I feel a whole lot better right now. Okay, there's another message you'd like to send to Jamie concerning the fact that her and her husband are looking for a house, and they really want to know, how long is this going to take? That's the main question. Get some kind of indication, or whatever you feel, Tarot, they need to know about or be aware of. Bring that up. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Bear with me. Patchouli is an herb of growth, knowledge, and balancing finances, and it grows by the barn. A fox for adaptability, cleverness, determination, and agility walks nearby. He's in the background there up against the barn doors. The meaning of the card is balancing your finances and learning new skills, agile with finances, energy for attaining goals. Next phase in work begins, employment opportunity. Learning stage passes quickly. Weighing work choices or options for a business decision. Balancing finances and learning new skills are the prompts on this. Let me get out pendulum here. You're looking for a house of the barn. Oh my gosh. Okay, this question is for Jamie. It's coming from Jamie. We like some direction. She's asking, when will her and her husband find a house? They're looking for a home. They're looking to purchase a house preferably with a barn. Are they going to find what they're looking for, Lilith? Will Jamie and her husband find the house with a barn that they're looking for? She's saying you definitely will. Is it possible? Could we get a time frame? Could they find the house they're looking for within the next year? Could it happen within this year of 2021? She's saying yes. Could they find it before the year ends within the next 4 months? Could they find the house that they're looking for within the next 3 months? Could they find the house that they're looking for within the next 2 months? No, not 2 months. Could it be, it must be 3 months then. A possibility between 3 to 4 months they'll find the home that they're looking for. Now I'm getting, yeah, there we go. Okay, yes. I would say on the outside, chances are going to be 4 months. Either just before or during the month of December. So that's that for sure. All right, everybody. Not that I'm not loving, I miss you guys. You know, I just do. I miss you guys. And this sickness is one thing, but it starts interfering in every corner of your life. And it's not like I have this is a luxury of just shutting down early. It's because I have to. I really need to be here. Some of you know me well, you know what I mean by that. I need to be here. And this is interfering. So I'm going to call it a night. You can wish yourself a Merry Christmas over that house, Jamie. Be like a big Christmas gift from the universe, heading you in the right direction. That's what I think. Anyway, you'll have to come back and let us know how you get with that. I think you're going to make out just fine. House with a barn, that means you're going to have animals, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. It really is. It's beautiful. I like people that like animals. So I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to lay down and take more water to bed with me. And take a Gravol. That'll help too. So I need it, MK. I really do. Anyways, I'm not going to do my normal routine shutdown. I'm just going to say goodnight to everybody. Thank you for being here and tolerating me this evening. I had no intentions on this happening. I thought it was going to be, you know, it could be a good night, could be a slow night, could be a good night. So it's kind of in the middle here. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. And I will see if I feel great tomorrow. I'll come back. Hope to see you then. Please take care. Namaste. Embrace the golden rule into your life.